It's Sunday. I'm beginning to wonder what the heck happened to my Sunday. I'm just going to move my camera back. And I've just reached out so far. But yes, I'm here making my temperature blanket. It is hot. It is somewhat muggy. My hands are a bit not flowy yet, so hopefully I'll get into the rhythm. But I'm on row 4 of my temperature blanket. We're at a number 8 today because we had a high of 35 point something. It's a little bit hot, and I don't think my aircon's working properly, so I'm going to have to get someone to come out and look at that. It's hard to tell because it's evaporative. But anyway, I am here. How the heck are you? I have just had a few days away. This yarn is a bit sticky. A few days away in Sydney with my mastermind. I'm part of the Marketing Success Mastermind with Her Business Group. And it really is one of my happy places. It's being surrounded by some inspiring women, learning lots of things, some wonderful conversations, things that I just don't get in my day-to-day work life, which I was feeling a little bit frustrated with before I left. I feel like I've been in a very patriarchal world the last few weeks. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. But I feel somewhat cleansed of that. We have a long weekend here. Now, when I did my last live, I said I was going to try and come up with, well, I think I said it, a routine. And I'm actually thinking I'm just going to go live on a Sunday. I'm going to aim for every week because then I'm more likely to get into it. And this is the day that I usually spend in this little room here, my other happy place. I did sleep in because, well, I felt I had some sleep to catch up on with flights and that sort of stuff, being in a different time zone. So I've had feels unproductive, but I actually have done a lot. I just don't have a lot to show most of you. I've got some plans done. I've had some conversations online with people. So a little bit just feels unproductive, but I know that it is all very helpful. And the bonus is I actually have a long weekend. So tomorrow I've got a call at 6:30 with some other business ladies, my growth group, which again I have with Her Business Network. So yeah, it's nice to, I don't know, it's Women's History Month and it's also International Crochet Month. So lots of reasons for crochet. But I don't know, I just love seeing all the inspirational stories and things of women, all shapes, sizes, backgrounds. I don't know. Women we're so good, can I just say? Very supportive. I don't know. I'm not saying all men are very patriarchal. I have some, like my husband's a wonderful man. My son's a wonderful man. My own father. There's plenty. 1, 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2 more. But I don't know, being in science, medical device, pharmaceutical industry can be very patriarchal. Really have a very low tolerance for it. But anyway, I cleansed myself. We'll see how long it lasts this time. But I've got learnt lots, got lots of fun things planned, re-energized, I've got plans for videos on here. I'm going to do some filming tomorrow. I had planned to film today, but instead I've planned to do it. Oh my goodness. So I'll be filming for yarn review, granny square project, some crochet self-help. Yeah, so a few things. And I don't know, I don't like having unproductive days, but I know that they are important to me, so I'm just going to accept it. And I don't know where the time went. I've only had one proper meal today. That was breakfast, which I didn't get till 12 o'clock. And then had some chocolate this afternoon, so not the best choice, but yeah. I did plan to make, I've got some frittatas I'm going to make in muffin pans tomorrow. So my husband has bought the ingredients that we don't have that I need. So that is helpful. So that'll be breakfast for the next couple of weeks, probably. Might have to freeze them. I think it makes 12, so we could halve that, couldn't I? But yeah. And my crochet along, so I've outlined some dates. I had an online chat on Messenger today with Yasmin from Bella May Yarns. Committed to some timelines. I'm very excited for that. I also need more yarn because I should have made the skirts for the second one smaller, but I didn't. I overcommitted myself, as I tend to do. Anyway, I think it's good as well. Just get out of the normal. I'm a very routine person, and I think it is good sometimes to shake that up and expose yourself to different things. So I'm not a very good traveler. I get anxious. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 36. I don't know what I did yesterday. I had to dodgy it up a little bit yesterday because I ended up with extra. Where are my scissors? But yes, it is good to get out of your comfort zone, out into new places. I had a lovely little Airbnb. I always like try and find the ones that have something that's a little bit unique and quirky to them. And this one had the cutest little bathroom. I love the tiles. They were white with little black squares in between them. And they had a basin, which I didn't think went with the decor, but I went to Copenhagen once for work and I found this little store that had proper dollhouse furniture. So it had like ceramic bathroom things and, proper wood and whatever. So I bought that for my daughter. But anyway, one of them was a basin, and the one in this bathroom was exactly like it, just a different pattern on it. So I knew when I saw it, I had to stay there. And it was in walking distance. I do prefer to go in walking distance from wherever I need to be. It's an easy way to get in my daily movement, which just reminds me I haven't done that today. Today will be a 99-day streak on my Peloton, so it might be meditation since I've left it so late. Maybe I'll do that after this before I forget again. I almost forgot last night. It was like bedtime. I'm like, oh crap. I did it. So yes, I'm aiming for not skipping a single day, but I'm very close to a 100-day streak that I signed up for, which is what started it. Right. But you can see by this being a number 8 that this weather hasn't quite registered yet, that we're now in autumn. Where the heck did February go? I have no idea where it's gone. Just crazy. So yeah. So maybe you can get used. I can't promise the time. So Sunday, what is my routine on a Sunday? It tends to be that I will sleep in. I don't always turn my alarm off, and I'm usually awake before it, which I was today as well. I was awake at 8. My alarm's set for 9. Then I had cats harassing me, so I had to get up and feed them, and then that was kind of it. I was kind of up then, but I didn't really do much. eventually showered and decided to get breakfast. But by the time I ate breakfast, it was 12 o'clock and it was already 30 odd degrees. Yeah. And as usual, when I travel, I took way too much yarn, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. I tried to stick with my morning routine as best I could. So I journaled every morning, running 3, and I read a book I'm reading. I started Let Them, so I've got 2 books I'm reading in the morning now because the other one I thought was too heavy to carry. Hardcover. It is heavy. I'm gonna make a square, which I've got them here. These ones. So I'm actually planning to turn this into a beanie, assuming I've got enough yarn. I think I've got 3 balls, so I should be okay. 2 balls. I'm thinking 2 rows. It's the perfect one because it adds a pattern. But anyway. And then I did some Anyway yoga from the Peloton app. They were really good workouts. One was a seated one and one was a standing one. My goodness, they were good. I forget how much I enjoy my yoga. Maybe I could do that after this. It's an idea instead of the meditation. So yeah. And I also came up with the epiphany that I have long service leave owing to me. So I'm going to use it, not in a big chunk, but for extra days for preparing for the Joy Cal so that I don't feel stressed and rushed to do it. And it feels so good to have come up with that idea. Yeah. Looking forward to that because the plan is, so watch this space. I will have some more details soon. But I'll release it July 1st, but I'll have everything ready to see more by the end of this month. So people can prepare the yarn if they want to do that. Get that all planned out. And then get moving on it. But yeah, so then my Sunday, what else do I normally do? So I'm quite often in here designing. I haven't done any designs today, though I should. So maybe tomorrow with all the filming. Oh my goodness, I'm overcommitting myself. What else? I tend to watch Law and Order SVU. I don't know why, but that's a Sunday thing for me. I'm usually on the couch by now too. That's how distracted I've been this afternoon with planning and things. I usually watch 2, maybe 3 episodes, or switching to something that's a little bit more lighthearted. I've gotten into watching New Girl. I can't remember who suggested I try that, but I was a bit dubious to start with, but I'm loving it. I'm just about to start season 3, so I just watched that while I was out. I didn't do much. I got in early on Wednesday to Sydney, thinking it would be better than when I fly in at night, and I'm not sure. It's a bit, I don't know. It was probably not quite the right time. I need to go somewhere in the middle. I had to leave too early and then try and fill time in. I bought. Oh, I had an upset stomach as well. I think I'd eaten too much dairy. So I did walk to get some food and then ate some there and then brought it back. So that was my lunch and dinner. And then Friday, I felt bad because I was literally like 2 or 3 doors away from a bunch of cafes or bars, and I just was not in the mood. So Friday night, encouraged by my husband, I ordered Uber Eats. So Sydney has alcohol on Uber Eats. So happy about that. I don't think Perth does yet. We're a bit backwards. So I ordered that, ordered a yummy salad bowl. Just, yeah, watch TV. Mostly packed so that I had less to do in the morning. Yeah, on the flight. Made a hat on the flight back. I was lucky. On the way there, I did have this empty space, but I decided to read, and I finished the book I was reading. which was a fiction novel. And then on the way back, I had an empty seat, and I'd started a hat in the airport. It was one of the clubhouse hats. And then crocheting, I stopped only to eat my food, and I played the New York Times games. What I did. Then went back and finished my hat. And did some more work on the Joykel stuff. It felt nice to actually make something that wasn't, it was just for me. I do encourage that, just to, sometimes make things that are just for you, because you don't rely on other people to do these things. Perfect way to treat yourself by making the time, so it's a treat to actually do the crochet, and it's a treat to have something you get to keep afterwards. So always encourage that. I don't tend to, well, I don't sell my stuff. I don't tend to give away what I've made either. Sometimes I make things with a person in mind, like this blanket. This one's my eldest son's, because he turns 30 this year. Not that he's happy about that, but oh well. Where am I matching here? I can missing something. Yeah. But I'll probably still get up reasonably early tomorrow. Probably. Well, I'm all over the place with what I'm thinking and saying. Must be the heat. Have a glass of wine after this. Maybe a non-alcoholic one. I cancelled my subscription. I was signed up with somewhere, but I think I'll just buy as I need from. I found another site that I like the subscription, but I don't know. It'd be nice to get a bit more variety, I think. All right, so you see how easy is this? Just one square a day. Bit of time for me, a bit of chat. It's fun and games. Maybe one day someone will actually watch live with me. One day. But my intent with these is just to connect with you, help you feel like you're allowed to make some time for you. So this is your gentle reminder, if you haven't picked up your hook today, to just go and do it. Ideally in a space where you can enjoy the quiet and calm. I'd crocheted outdoors this morning, but it's just too hot. Anyway, it's like I've got headphones on and it's a little bit warm on my ears. All right, done. Now we continue to be to date, and I'll be back. I'll aim, as I said, I'll aim to do it weekly. Get in the habit with me. Alrighty, bye.